Cool. Let's go get some Algeru. Hopefully it's still available. If not, we'll just go work or something. Hey, make sure you don't get dragged into some weird mess, alright? I'll do my best, boss. What is Monokuma? I keep calling him Monokuma. What does Morgana call him? The chief? I don't know why I took the train manually to get here. No, get out of my way. Menu! There, I just wanted to use the map, but I've screwed up all the controls. Alright, we're gonna go to Young and Jaya Station. And we're gonna use that to get to Shibuya. And then we'll go to the underground waterway. Because I think that's where we need to go here. Yes. And this is the Algeru stand. Come on, give me juice. Give me juice.
Hi.
Yes! Nasty Algeru! Give it to me.
Man.
You really need to get pumped up and tell yourself it's for your health. Nice chugging. That's how you do it.
Nice.
Good job. I was watching you try so hard. Alright. I drank my nasty melon Algeru, and I got a little bit gutsier. Well, my guts are doing something. I'm not sure it's improving. Okay, now that you're healthy, let's go somewhere else. Alright, well, let's take a stroll up here. I think I'm going to do one of my part-time jobs tonight. I'll work at the beef bowl shop. That sounds like a good idea. We just got that job. It's a nighttime job. I don't think I can do my other jobs at night, even. I don't normally run everywhere, but it's nice to sometimes actually go on foot. Oh, hey, Mishima, what's up, dude?
Hi.
Do you remember a while back there were a group... Do you remember that group a while back who were claiming to hack websites in the name of justice? I had pretty high hopes for them, but they turned out to be posers. The Phantom Thieves are true heroes, though. I want to help out however I can. I'm so busy sorting out all this info. There are way too many bad people in this world. Anyway, I'll text you later. I hope you're looking forward to it. Sure. Where's the beef bowl shop? Oh, he's standing in front of the beef bowl shop. I need to go to work.
Oh.
Gotta get some skills.
What did you say?
Hey, look! There's a ton of customers coming in all of a sudden. You're gonna be bombarded with orders at this rate. Make sure you memorize them all. One large natto bowl. Alright, remember that. One large natto bowl. Remember that because natto sounds like Naruto. A medium natto bowl. Alright, so we have a big Naruto followed by Boruto, his son, I think. I've never actually watched Naruto. Medium natto. It's making sense in my head. And then we want a large barbecue bowl, because we've got somebody from Tennessee here. And a medium curry bowl. Oh, was it a large barbecue? Okay, hang on. Large natto, large barbecue, medium curry bowl.
Yes.
Alright, let's do it. Stay calm and remember the orders. First person ordered large natto bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Second person ordered medium natto bowl. Third person wanted large barbecue.
Nice.
The fourth person wanted a medium curry bowl.
Well.
I am the beef master.
You.
Oh, hey, it's the politician. You appeared to have a difficult time there. Can't you ask your manager to hire more people? You are extremely busy. Employees being overworked is becoming a real problem in the workplace. That's concerning. I should remember this.
Well then, I'll see you
I'll leave
again.
my payment here. Thank you for the food.
Hey.
Wasn't that the politician who gives speeches in front of the station? He was worried about employees in the workplace, huh? Well, I think he knows who you are now. We should go to the station square again sometime too. Sweet.
My.
Oh, good work. It seems there were a lot of customers today, but you handled it well on your own. We were as crowded today as we usually get on Yakiniku Day. I wonder if there was some event happening nearby.
Thanks in advance.
I paid you a little extra today. Good work. Keep it up. Sweet. That paid for my entire nasty Aojiru and then a little bit extra.
Man.
You were amazing today, dealing with so many orders. I'm sure it was rough, but I think you handled it all quite proficiently. 3 proficiency points, alright. That is worth it. Phew. Well, I guess we should go home soon. Okay. That was a worthwhile Sunday evening. We got quite a lot out of that. Combined, we got like 4 points of social skills. And we opened up a roadblock into a social link. Or a confidant. They're not called social links anymore, but they're always going to be social links in my head. Wow, what's up with the goggles? You going snowboarding or something? I hear the cedars blooming later than usual. Climate change and what have you. Gugh, pollen allergies suck. I couldn't go to the mountains even if I wanted to. My eyes and nose would gush like rivers. Oh, that sounds awful.
Seems pretty rough.
That's right. The news said pollen season was starting later than usual this year. Looks like the pollen problems have only just begun. People are about to have some itchy eyes. This might affect Mementos the same way weather does.
Morning.
You have allergies?
Allergies? Oh, maybe. I do feel kinda dazed, and everything feels weird.
So you might not realize this because she's doing a completely different character voice, but this voice actress who plays An is the same voice actress who played Kyoko Kirigiri in Danganronpa. I know, right? It surprised me too when I realized that, because I didn't hear it at all. And now that I know, I can hear it, but I'm usually pretty good at recognizing voice actors, and she fooled me, so point to An.
But, actually, I've been having this feeling that someone's watching me.
See, now I can hear it, obviously, but I didn't catch it before.
I hope not. Oh, maybe I just can't shake off the feeling of infiltrating a palace.
So we've got Kyoko in front of me, and we've got Aoi hanging out in my backpack, just bringing all the cast with us.
At the palace, we're always cautious of not being noticed, you know? So it has to be my imagination. Yeah.
I'm sorry, we were talking about a stalker or something. I haven't had coffee yet. Hey, don't you think this atmosphere at school's kind of different now? You mean with there being no Kamoshida? Yeah, nobody ever talked about him out in the open like this before. Oh, that's true. Wish someone would just thank us for it or something. Either way, everything's worked out for the best. After all, Kamoshida's actually been punished for his crimes. That's victory enough for me. I agree. I wonder what's gonna happen to him now. I mean, he's a famous criminal at this point, right? He's gonna have to deal with people hating him forever. I had a panic moment where I was like, am I recording this? But I am. Or you wouldn't be hearing this. That might be true, but I don't have any sympathy for him. He got what he deserved. Yeah, for sure. Anna and I really gotta work on not synchronized, like, putting our phones away at exactly the same moment. Someone's gonna notice. Hey, I have some new info for you. I saw it on the fan site, but I've heard about it at school too. Anyway, there's a guy at school whose bullying has gone too far. I want to help the victim, but that's impossible for me. But I bet the Phantom Thieves could do something about it. I mean, you already changed the heart of that stalker, so this should be a breeze, right? Piece of cake. I feel like I shouldn't be confirming these things to him, but whatever. You're amazing! The bully is a brown-haired guy frequently seen hanging out in front of the school entrance. I know he said standing out there, but I had already said hanging for some reason. And from what I could tell, his name is Daisuke Takanashi. I know you can handle this.
Oh.
Well, you got some info on a new target. I know this is a small case, but we have a name, so we should be able to consider him a target. Alright, so normally what I do, or at least what I did last time, was I tend to, unless the game's going to force me to do it, I tend to try to stack up as many of these requests as I can hold at once, and then do them all in one blitz to minimize the number of days I have to go to Mementos. But I think it might be going there to teach me what happens when there's pollen, so we'll see. What are you talking about? Don't we need to study for exams?
Let's go!
Don't worry about that stuff. Let's ignore the details and just go charging in head first. Well, that's easy for you to say, but we don't even have a target.
Let's go.
That's actually not a problem anymore. Some intel has come in from Mishima.
All right.
Ah, perfect timing. Let's just go in right now then. You'll really do anything to avoid studying, huh? Alright. I don't really want to do this today, so I'm gonna see if I can exit. Alright, yeah, no, let's not do this today. Like I said, I like to stack up a bunch of them, because you can hold a bunch, and you can get them all done in one Mementos run. So I'm gonna try to just wait and do these later. If it gets to be too long, I'll still complete it, because I want to make sure I actually do get these Mementos requests done. But it seems like a good day for a social link, so how about we go to... let's keep working on the doctor link. Let's go to the clinic. We're doing a lot of social skills grinding, not a lot of social link grinding.
Allergies are so annoying.
Speaking of allergies, my allergies have been making my throat a little scratchy. Trying to record as best I can through it. I have a good medicine for them. Just one dose should take care of them in theory. So, what are you here for today? I want to do a clinical trial. I refined the medicine from the other day a bit. Could you come to the back? Alright, let's do it.
Please head to the exam room.
Here you go. The effect should be instant this time. Could you make it not yellow, please? Let's see. Eyes are focused. Look this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing yet, huh? The inside of my mouth feels like it's burning. And my nose is itchy?
Oh,
There it is. The inhibitory effect is just as I hoped. Your weight was the primary reason it took longer to kick in than expected. Yes, this is what I expected from a teenager. We're making great progress. Practice makes perfect, right? Okay, hold tight. Once I compile all the data, we can move on.
hello?
Takemi, Medical Clinic of Internal Medicine. How can I help you? An emergency, huh? But we're not a designated hospital. Besides, the head physician here is Tei Takemi. Ah. Awfully rude. Just hanging up on a lady like that. What was that about?
Oh,
He basically just called the wrong number. An ambulance driver was looking for a transfer location. All the designated hospitals are full. But to think they'd accidentally call a general practitioner. Must have been a new paramedic. He seemed to at least know my name, though. I've been blacklisted by the larger medical community. They call me the Plague, due to a grave medical error I made. A medical error? This goes back to my old job. I used to work at a university hospital in the city. I was never actually convicted of anything, but I'm still considered a pariah in the medical industry. Does that scare you? Participating in clinical trials run by a doctor like that? I don't mind. I'm kind of dumb like that. You seriously are one strange kid. Wow, that's fine. Being ostracized has enabled me to focus on my own research and development. Regardless, I look forward to working with you. I'll be sure to add some additional medicine for you, my little guinea pig. It feels like my bond with Takemi is growing ever deeper. Alright. Bam! All the way to rank 3. Sterilization? I don't like the sound of that.
All right.
That's not what I'm coming here for, Takemi.
hello?
Dr. Takemi's Clinic of Internal Medicine. One order of teriyaki chicken. Oh, you're good for today. You can home. Oh, you can home? What do I say? You can go home. Whatever. Leaving. Coffee. I need it. Come again soon if you're still alive. Alright. Guts have gone up.
Take care.
I think I just cracked my knuckle into the microphone. I'm a professional. And I'm getting a text message. Or a phone call. Hey, my little guinea pig, I have to talk to you about something. You haven't told anyone about my drugs, right? Of course not. Okay, I mean, part of the deal is you're strictly prohibited from sharing anything that happens here, so I guess I'll believe you for now. It feels like I've been getting a lot more patients asking for drugs lately. Wonder where they keep hearing about me. It's really been bugging me. But that's all I wanted to ask, I guess. Okay, see you soon.
Ah, you're back.
Hey,
Hey, come to think of it, that guy who approached you in the beef ball shop was a politician, right? He apparently gives speeches at Shibuya Station, but you can't judge a book by its cover.
Yo,
Another box came for you. Alright. It's my mega fertilizer!
oh,
Oh, text message. Orinobeco. What? Oh. It's the store. Okay, no. I don't want to go to... I don't want to work tonight. What is On saying? I'm already bummed about tests coming up. I'm in trouble for anything that's not English. I haven't been studying at all. Oh, maybe we can make some progress if we keep an eye on each other. Want to study? I was going to study anyway, so I might as well study with On. Let's meet at the diner in Shibuya. And get some extra knowledge points. That long sentence is tough. Try to think about what the underlined section means. Are you starting to understand how to dissect these problems? I think so. I'm so jealous you get a one-on-one study session with Lady An, Ren. It seems like you're making more progress than usual, too. Alright. Knowledge!
That's not it.
I'm actually not so good at this because of my time abroad. Anyway, time to study. Here we go. Do you think you could help me with math next? Oof, you don't want me helping with
well,
math.
let's get back.
I'm so tired. Let's stop here.
It looks like you're attending school seriously.
Why are you following me?
You also seem pretty close with Takamaki-san if you're both coming to school together.
Do you see Takamaki-san anywhere?
You just transferred here, though. I guess you two really click.
It's called making friends, lady. We're in the same class. She sits right in front of
I
me.
see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning.
We were standing the same distance apart that you and I are.
I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye.
You know, the number one thing you don't want to do when surveilling people is walk up to them and tell them, I am watching you. Now do all the nefarious things that I suspect you of doing.
Ahem.
Exams start tomorrow. Are you all ready?
Well, shall we
Now
begin?
then, picking up from last time, the end of the Heian period marks the rise of the samurai, which I'm sure you've all been waiting for. Not as much as that teacher in Polonia? No, that's not the name of the school. I forgot the name of the school. The end of the Heian period marks the rise of the samurai, which I'm sure you've all been waiting for. Nobody as much as that fruitcake from Gekko-Con. As described in the tale of the Heike, it was a time when all that was great would fall from grace. It wasn't unusual for the heroes of yesterday to be struck down as rebels of the present day. By the way, sympathizing with the loser or the weak is called magistrate's patronage. That term came from Minamoto no Yoshitsune's position, and it also became a way of referring to him as well. Alright, Amamiya-kun.
Do you know the answer?
You know the time period Yoshitsune was active in, don't you? You just said it was the Heian.
This is it.
Correct.
That's right. He supported his brother Yoritomo during the Heian period, but despite his contributions in defeating the Taira, he was ultimately driven out and executed by his brother. However, in the centuries that followed, Yoshitsune became more popular as a tragic hero. Amamiya-kun seems kind of smart, blah blah blah. Yes, you say this every time I answer a question correctly. Rather than siding with the one who has overwhelming power, people prefer the underdog opposing them. Sort of like rooting for a minor league baseball team instead of an all-star major league one.
Yep.
I can understand that. It's like, if I don't root for them, then who will?
What are your thoughts?
Alright, I don't want to go to Mementos. I think I will hang out with An, though. We just got some points with her studying, so let's see. I came up with a method of strengthening my heart, but it's kind of hard to do myself. Will you train with me? Let's do it. We'll go to Inokashira Park. It's really big. Well, let's meet up in Shibuya and head over. Alright, I think that's a new location. Yes, Inokashira Park. Flourishing with natural beauty, this park is the pride of Kichijoji. A natural respite. Get away from the stress of city life. Couples often ride boats in the pond.
All right.
Sweet. There are a number of hangout spots in the city. Basically, you can use these as hangout locations. As is obvious. You can choose sometimes where the hangouts take place. Kind of a nice addition. Man, big open places like this are great. I think my training's going to go super good today. So, remember how I said before I want to strengthen my heart? Well, I came up with a way to do it. You're amazing. I got this. I think having a strong heart means you don't let anything get under your skin. So basically, I want you to say stuff to me, and I'll try not to get fazed by it. What kind of stuff? We've already started. I won't let that hesitation shake me. I guess I should say something to An. Come on, hit me with your best shot. You're unique. Yeah, and... you're a hard worker. What else? I love you. No, I'm not gonna say that. That seems really awkward. I like you.
Wait!
Oh, what? That's cheating. You're disqualified, Ren.
Huh?
Wait, is this how the game is supposed to go? Oh well, on to round 2.
Yes!
Bring it on. This won't help your heart. You know, I kind of feel like this won't make our personas stronger. You're right. Something's not right.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I just got an email from my agency. The next shoot is really far. Wait, what's this at the end? It's a notice saying to pay extra attention to the time and place they tell you? Apparently some models haven't been showing up at all lately. Then when asked why they didn't come, the models said all they heard there was a change. Blah, 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 blah. Then when asked why they didn't come, the models all said they heard there was a change in schedule. It sounds like shoots have been real hectic with all the scrambling, so they've had to do for substitutes. Has this happened to you?
Huh?
No, I haven't missed a single shoot so far. It probably really confuses the staff to see a sub showing up too. Hopefully it doesn't happen to me. Though actually, my first modeling gig was a sub. This was back when I was still in Finland. You were in Finland? My parents didn't have enough models for their event. Now, haven't I told you? My parents are both fashion designers who put on some seriously extravagant shows. They jump from country to country, so I really only see them for half the year. Maybe less these days. That freedom sounds nice. Yeah, I guess I can afford to be pretty relaxed these days. Plus, it would probably be tough being a phantom thief with my parents around, don't you think? It was rough when I was little, though. It was just me and our live-in caretaker. I didn't really have any friends. Wow, that got dark fast.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I'm modeling, it almost feels like I'm connecting with my parents somehow. It's a nice hobby to have, but I don't think I'd want to make a living out of it. After all, that's where Kamoshida first spotted me, and that's how our class started those rumors. Besides, the Phantom Thieves are more important to me right now. Nobody can be my substitute there. That's why I need to get stronger. Motivated. Alright, now An can do a follow-up attack. Sweet.
Oh yeah.
When I was little, I used to watch this anime where the main villain was this female thief. She'd lose to the hero every time, but I always thought she was cool. She wasn't really a good person, per se, but she was beautiful, strong, sincere, even sexy. She always did and said whatever she wanted. She knew what justice was for her. I wanted to grow up and be just like her someday. I hope I'm getting closer now, if only a little bit.
Bye.
See you later. I feel like An's, like, personal hero is Jessie from Pokemon. Ah, I got an achievement for going somewhere. Hey, it's me. Thanks for coming with me today. So, after we met up, I tried doing some runway walks on the way home, like how a cool, sexy woman would walk. Then some girl who was watching me nearby started to copy me and runway walked with me. She had to have seen me, right? Do you think she thought I was cool? Could be. It's almost enough to make me blush, kind of. To be honest, I kind of feel bad for her. She has no idea the real me is a human disaster. I guess I got a long way to go, but I'm not giving up. I made a decision that I'm going to get stronger, so I need to overcome any obstacles. Oh, thanks for hearing me out. Bye! Anna's a bit odd, but I like her.
Ah, you're back.
I am. Let's see who's texting me. Yuji wants to study. I might as well. I'm like right about to go into midterm, so I was gonna be studying anyway, so I'll study and get bonus relationship points. Back to the diner. Oh man, I think midterms might start tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get the hang of this. So, I guess that's what I do with this one too. Wait, that's no good. Damn it, what did I mess up on? Try starting over. Good advice, Ren. It's important to revisit and review where things went wrong. Ryuji's literally rolling his eyes right now. I really thought that I might get me to Knowledge 3, but you never know. It takes forever to level Knowledge. Ah, here! If I just fix this! Oh, problem solved! You're freaking amazing, dude! I'm gonna go grab a refill. Solving that question's got me real pumped up.
Wanna head back?
I guess we should go home. I can't believe this. A school assembly during exam week? What the hell are they thinking? It's the day after tomorrow, right? I wonder if it's going to be about Mr. Kamoshida again. I can't believe the school was messing with our schedules like this. I don't care what it's about. It's going to have nothing to do with us students. I wish they'd stop dragging us into their mess.
Seems pretty rough.
A mandatory assembly during exam week, huh? Sounds rough for all of you. Oh, here we go. Midterms.
Well, shall we
Now
begin?
then, let the first day of exams begin. What historical figure inspired the idiom of favoring the magistrate? He just told me. Minamoto something. No, hang on a minute. Yoshitomo is definitely not it. That doesn't sound familiar. It's Yoritomo or Yoshitsune. I know one of these is his brother. I'm just gonna guess. Minamoto no Yoshitsune.
Ooh, we can do this!
I think I got it right. An essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Provide the reason why Minamoto no Yoshitsune is viewed as a hero. Yoshitsune had a brother, right? I think his name was Minamoto Yoritomo, the other one. Yoshitsune worked under Yoritomo and did a lot for his brother, but they ended up coming into conflict, and in the end, when they had to oppose each other, Yoritomo won. Yes, Yoshitsune committed suicide after being exiled by his brother. But even though he lost, Yoshitsune is the one who went down in history as a hero. That's probably because people tend to sympathize less with the figures in power and sympathize more with the weak. Yeah, not just any weak person, though. People love rooting for an underdog that stands up to a powerful oppressor, and Yoshitsune did that to his brother. So, the reason Yoshitsune is treated as a hero is because he stood up against the powerful Yoritomo.
Yep.
Huh, okay. Sweet, this essay question thing is new. Or maybe it's just from Persona 5 and I'm forgetting having to do these in the vanilla game. Alright. Yeah, midterms. We're skipping through the week with no social time.
Let's get started.
Today is the second day of exams. You may begin. Which brain function is responsible for the phenomenon of seeing an illusion in this figure? Cognition.
Ooh, we can do this!
Sweet. Which of the following maps can you paint without any adjacent areas being the same color? A map of the world, a map of Japan. I think you can do both of them?
Ooh, we can do this!
I don't remember why, but there you go.
Okay, class, let's
Does
get
everyone have a
started.
test? Then you may begin. Alright, name the book that defined malefactor as the chief factor in the progress of the human race. Digital Devil Story. That's an old Shin Megami Tensei game. It's definitely not that. I'm going to say the Devil's Dictionary.
Ooh, we can do this!
Which character archetype refers to a mysterious and seductive woman, typically with ulterior motives? That would be a femme fatale.
Ooh, we can do this!
Can you say something else when I get a question right, Morgana? Alright. A school-wide assembly at this time of year? Really? Think we can bring our flashcards in? Kamashita is just one of many things wrong with this school. I've got to hurry home and study! Oh, Kamashita is still causing us trouble even when he's gone.
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore.
Okay, so this is bothering me. He does not look nearly obese enough to have had such an enormous neck attached to him. Like, I get that he's overweight. Yes, but look at the way his upper body is structured. He has a pot belly, and maybe he's got some thick thighs, but he does not have the kind of, like, morbid obesity that would result in having a neck twice the width of his head. Ah! It's weird.
The mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist. The floor is yours, Doctor.
Do therapists normally wear lab coats?
It's nice to meet you all.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
My name is... Huh? My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school. No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested. You can even call me Doc, if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be Oh. I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems.
What are you talking about?
Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Yo. You ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
I mean, they hired that guy.
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
And Dr. what's his name?
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You really think he'll do us any good?
Ryuji.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you...
How do you know our names?
Because the school gave him files on people?
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here.
I had to take you out first.
Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here.
Why does everyone want to talk about my transfer status? To think I'd end up in a castle. Not really.
You're quite the tough youngster. Just don't overdo it, okay?
So, what do you want with us?
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Nope, not at all.
Huh?
No one's ever turned me down before.
How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks.
Are you trying to lure us into your office with candy?
All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
Are you used to counseling elementary schoolers? Tell me more of these snacks.
Hey, don't fall for that.
To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests. For its students.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot.
Yeah, that's why you can't force somebody to go to counseling.
Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know.
Are you about to suggest a game?
If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity.
You're gonna teach me ESP?
Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound?
It sounds like bullshit, honestly. Mental training. If I make good use of this, it may aid in the Phantom Thieves activity,
There's
too.
also snacks.
Alright, you had me at
Alright,
snacks.
alright, enough with the snacks. So, which way are you leaning?
No harm in a little chat.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
I don't remember this at all.
Yeah.
Really? Then I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
At least you're not going to teach me
I'll see you
magic
later.
lessons like the other nurse. Now then,
Thanks
if
for
you'd like to
taking
go
my
over your
counseling
counseling
into
session, I'll teach you how to summon the devil. Yeah,
Now
sure.
that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
Aha! You're one of Igor's people. Ah, yes. I know that you couldn't possibly have gotten through all of this without some counseling for your psychic damage. Tell me, who's the name of your therapist? What's the name of your therapist?
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating.
Yes.
There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know?
This is a stretch. Sigh. You pulled off a bunch of robberies. You must have had some kind of mental training.
Give me a name.
Why do you want to know the name of my therapist?
I am thou. It shall
Thank
with
you.
the birth of the counselor persona. I have obtained the
This must be a
wings of
new social
blessing
link
that
from
shall
Royal, 'cause
lead
I don't
to
remember this
freedom
at
and
all.
new power.
I've never even heard of the Counselor Arcana. The lay consultant. Alright, dude. I'll give you a shot.
What's the holdup, dude?
Sorry, he was talking
Sorry
about
for
snacks.
keeping you like this. Well then,
He kind of looks like he could be my older brother.
Okay, quiet down.
I have an addendum to the earlier assembly regarding the counseling you've all been offered. The counselor will be available to you starting after school day in the nurse's office. Dr. Maruki will only be posted there through November, so be sure to speak with him soon if you feel the need. For the majority of you, it's your choice whether or not you see him, but there are a few students I'll speak with later. The school's decided visits to Dr. Maruki will be mandatory for these individuals. Yo, guys, you gonna go for it? What, the counseling? It kinda sounds like we're being forced to. I told Maruki I'd do it, but I don't know if I'm really that into the idea, you know? Not much choice. Yeah. Probably better not to draw more attention to ourselves anyway. I think I'm gonna try going it today. Counseling, eh? Lady Ann's right. Make sure you visit him so you don't draw attention to yourself, okay? Alright, I will. Just not right now.
yes. Welcome.
Are you here for a counseling session? Yeah, is now a bad time? Not at all. It's always a good time, so long as I'm not already listening to a student. I'm so glad you're here. Would you care for a snack?
Well, shall we
Shall
begin?
we get started? No. There we go. Oh, but first, just relax, alright? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about.
Yes.
Sure. Although I really only have one thing on my mind right now anyway. Yes, I'd say that makes perfect sense. But don't force yourself into talking with me. You could even grab some snacks and be on your way if you wanted. No, it's alright. I know I need to talk to someone about this anyway. That is, if you're willing to listen to the super long story. I absolutely am. Take all the time you need. I see. That's such a horrible thing to do to someone. Yes. That's why I wanted to get even with him. For Shiho. And? At first I thought Kamoshida ought to face the same fate Shiho was gonna put herself through. But...
Right.
Later I realized that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shiho's suffering. In fact, it would just give him the easy way out.
Right.
Is that so? You know, you're quite the wise, level-headed young woman, Takamaki-san. Huh? I think you've got the wrong... Nope. In fact, I think you're wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. It's not like I did anything special, though. If I hadn't gone through my own share of hell, I don't think I'd be so mature either. I see. So, what's on your mind now? Right now?
Think.
I'm just hoping Shiho will get better quickly. We both suffered a lot, but I just want to get back to laughing and having fun together like we used to. At this point, I don't give a rat's ass about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Now there's a healthy outlook. You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but...
Quite.
I definitely agree with you there. But it's impossible to wipe every tragedy from history.
Yeah.
If only, right? Everyone would be so much happier if we could actually do that. Oh, it seems I lost track of the time. We should wrap things up for today. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Oh no, thank you. I feel a ton better now that it's all off my chest.
Be careful, okay?
Good to hear it. You deserve it. Feel free to stop by again anytime.
Okay, I'm gonna
Will
get
do.
going.
See you around. Well, I went in for counseling. You're gonna go soon too, right, Ren? How did it go? It wasn't as rough as I was expecting. I think you should just go and give it a shot. Dr. Maruki's easier to talk to than you think. Okay, see you tomorrow. Didn't you have a counseling appointment? That's in the nurse's office of the practice building, right? I'll just pass time in the area till you're done. I guess I have to go. Excuse me. Ah, redhead.
How are you?
Oh yeah, Yoshizawa. That was her name. Are you here for a session as well? You too, huh?
Yes.
That's right. Dr. Maruki is a wonderful counselor. I've actually been seeing him for a while, before he even came to Shujin. I didn't know you two were acquainted. Don't go overselling me too hard though, Yoshizawa-san. I'm really nothing special. But I need to get going. Please excuse me.
All right then.
Let's say we get started.
Welcome.
Thank you for coming. We made a deal. Well, I'll try to make sure it's worth the trouble.
I see.
Thank you. I think I've gotten a good grasp of the situation here in Amamiya-kun. Well, full disclosure, the school gave me a brief rundown of the circumstances surrounding your transfer here. It's in the past. Did you have to force yourself to accept everything that happened? No, that doesn't seem to be it.
So,
now that you've told me more about yourself, I think I've realized something. It seems like you've been largely able to reconcile your own internal world with your external one. I should note, that's really, truly impressive. Even most adults can't reliably manage that. How to put it? You know how everyone has an internal reality? Some conception of themselves they're striving for?
For example?
Like wanting to be a model student, or wanting to be loved and relied on, that kind of thing. But that idealized reality and the one in actuality are often far apart. That gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. Not everyone can ace their exams, and not everyone can be the heroes they wish they could be. Now, you've already been through so much. That kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people up into dark places. But you're standing up to it, and confronting a tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. Then again, maybe that's a little weird for you to hear from a guy you just met, huh? But it sounds right. Not even any deflecting self-deprecation. You really are strong, Amamiya-kun.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's see. Sorry, this went on longer than I expected. Somehow, the conversation just took on a life of its own, I guess.
Say.
I've actually got one last request. Do you mind?
You know,
I'm actually doing certain research along with my duties as a counselor. It's not quite like counseling, more like a type of psychological treatment. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts. What they think. How they feel.
How about it?
If I get far enough with it, I think it'll be able to help a lot of people, so... I'll need more details.
Sorry.
I guess my point is, I'd like to ask you to help with that research. All you'd have to do is listen to my theories and tell me if they spark any ideas or realizations on your end. Please, anytime's good for me. I can work around your schedule. And, I've got a lot of snacks, too. You can have them. They're yours. Well, okay. Since you offered snacks. Really? Yes! You're a lifesaver!
Well...
Let's see. I know. Maybe I could teach you some tips for mental training. I happen to know a lot on the subject. I'm sure I can cook up a special regimen for you. You're dedicated enough. I'm sure you could draw out your full potential.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess that's our second deal. I ranked up this thing twice in one day. Detox X. When Joker is inflicted with an ailment, he may recover immediately. Alright.
Alright.
That's pretty nice. Especially since
know.
ailments are one of the quickest ways for Joker to end up dead. Oh, right. Would it be okay if we traded contact information? I'll contact you when I've got time, or when I need some input from you. That should do it.
Now.
Now, I'd better do my part and repay you. Let's talk about mental training and presence. Let's see, first off... Thanks to Maruki's mental training, my mind feels stronger.
Alright.
Oh, nice! My max SP increased by 5! Oh, and here I was. Oh, and here. Never a bad time for a snack, right? Non-static gum. Okay.
Well, see you.
Does it mean the gum is moving? Thank you for your help today. I'll see you around at school. That was a long day.
Man.
You really spent a long time talking to Maruki. Look how late it is. Well, if you think the sessions are worthwhile, you should try going again
Good
sometime.
night.